If you want to get this look, stay tuned and watch this video. Also, I'm going to be chatting a little bit with you guys while I'm recording. Thanks for watching. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Right now, I have on my face, since we are in the fall and it's a little bit, the skin gets drier, I am doing this vegetable glycerin with my Milk makeup primer. I mix them together, and that's all I have on the face at the moment. And I am gonna start by showing you guys what I do first. After that, I actually wipe off any of the excess moisturizer or oil by my eyebrows. And then I am going to be taking my brown eyebrow pencil and then outlining my eyebrows a little bit. So I already have my eyebrows microbladed from, it's been about like 4 years now, and it still looks good. And I just do this, and then I'm going to take my brown eyeliner pencil and just fill in a little bit to give it a little bit more of like a hair-like and just make it a little wispy. Any brow water, dark brown eyebrow pencil or eyeliner would suffice with a little felt tip to it. This is harder than I thought, trying to do like talking while doing your makeup. The girls who do it, they really 10 out of 10, because I'm struggling to try to focus on one thing, but practice makes better. Honestly, while doing this, I wanted to talk a little bit about, LOL, I can't talk right now. I need to focus on doing this eyebrow, because if not, it's going to be looking crazy. I don't know if you can see the difference, but this is it done and this is it not being done. So now I've done both of the eyebrows, and then I'm going to be going in with my Milk primer. It's kind of like a hydro grip base for your concealer. It minimizes the creasing of your concealer and then also elongates the brightness and how well your eyeshadow looks. And just tap it in. I'm going to use a little bit of the Milani Make It Last setting spray right now. I use the skin tint, the Dennis Amyric skin tint. It really does do wonders. That's what I've been using ever since I learned about this. I've not stopped using it. It's really good. It blends well with me even when I'm darker or I'm lighter. So that's what I'm going to use now. And maybe now I can try to practice chatting with you guys a little bit in relation to dating and how it has been quite annoying. I moved back from Austin. I'm back here in Jersey, and I've been just settling in, figuring life out, just trying to get myself together and have a job and all that, and also trying to get back to going outside. It has been hard. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've becoming a little bit more of an introvert, extrovert. Like, I'm still very extroverted and I'm good with socializing with people and all that, but it's just been, I don't know, I've just been weird. And I don't really go out. I like to go eat at restaurants. That's me going out, catching up with friends and doing something, or me just exploring Jersey or New York. Also, I'm using the sponge, like I stated. I sprayed it with the Urban Decay setting spray, and then I'm gonna go all over my face. I'm gonna just pat it in. But back to me and dating. So I, like, some of you guys decided, let me just try going back on the dating apps. Every time I go on the dating apps, I don't know why I keep doing this. I will go on there and then delete it before, like, by day number 3, I'm already like, yeah, nah, we're not doing this anymore. The longest I've been on a dating app, I think about 2 weeks was the longest I was on a dating app. It's just, I don't like, the society makes it seem like it is so easy, and just let it be there. And I don't know how some of my friends do it, because they'll just leave the apps and do it. I say, yeah, just let it sit there. It is what it is. And I'm just like, I can't. By day number 3, I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed. There's too many people. I can't focus. And then some of them just start getting on my nerves or literally being over it. Hold on one second. Right now, I am putting on this my Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. This is what I use for my concealer. So earlier, I don't know if you noticed, so I was using the triangle sponge like that. And then when I do my concealer, I use it this way. So first it was this way, now I'm using it this way. I did Bumble first, and Honestly, I had a little bit of success in the past from Bumble, but I feel like Bumble has become Tinder, like old Tinder, like not like old Tinder as in what Tinder was known for. And it's really annoying that the girl has to message first, but I don't know why I always go back on this nonsensical app. And the algorithm and AI has just always been trash, especially for people of color. Mostly as a black woman, I'll speak for myself, and it's really irritating. Like, and some of the guys have the audacity to be saying nonsensical things on their profile, like just don't say hi, say something funny and quirky when messaging me. Like, anyway, okay, sassy man. So I was just like, all right. I'll say hi to some of them or say hello. And I was chatting with one of these guys. So his name, my name is Adedayo. His name was like, let's say like Adebayo or Ademola, something like that with Ade in it. Then he messages me and he goes, oh, I say hi, Ade. And he said, and I was like, two crowns in a room. I said something like that because Ade means crown or, like royalty. And so I was just like, hey, hello. And he was just like, oh no, we can't both be Ades. One of us has to change our name. And I was just like, huh. But that just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, first of all, that's my name. Like, wait. And is that supposed to be flirting? And I'm just like, no. And I responded with saying, why can't there be two crowns in the room? There's a king and a queen, because again, Ade means royalty. And as I were both kings and queens, I don't think anybody has to change their names. It just means a king and a queen have met each other. Just like trying to flirt, Riz or whatever it is. And this nonsensical man, like, I think he just replies and it just sees it, and then after that the conversation ended. And I was just like, oh, which I was impressed about, because honestly, I'm just like, thank God, because you were saying that comment already. I was just like, ew. What do you mean one of you has to change our names? We can't both be Ade. Like, wait. Anyway, Sha, I was talking to this other guy who was very like expressive as to what he's looking for and all that good stuff. And I was like, I'm also looking to date seriously, with the end goal being married. Basically, I'm not here to around. I'm actually here to find out if we're gonna be a thing or not. If this is gonna be a forever thing, or we're gonna be serious about it and stuff like that. But right now, sorry, I'm doing makeup. Completely did not tell you guys what I used. I used my Pecan Milani pressed powder, and then I use again the rich beige, and then the pecan color. Sometimes at some point when I'm done with my bulk of the Milani powders that I have, I am going to go buy, because almost only have one. This is the only rich beige I have left, and this is the one I use first. It's lighter, so I need to change that, and I'm gonna probably buy the Sephora or any other loose, nice. I don't like the loose powder, but another compact, lighter complexion powder that I'm gonna put under my eye. And then now I'm just gonna dust it away. So I brush out the powder, and then I kind of like dab with the same powder brush. And right after that, I honestly jump right into my blush. Back to the story. So this other guy, he was already expressive as to what he's looking for, and I was like, cool, we're both looking for the same thing, and we were just like chatting. And he was very quick to say, hey, like, let's hang out again. This is still Bumble, and I was like, yeah, sure. But it couldn't work out because he was like celebrating a birthday. Then I had to celebrate a birthday also, my parents' birthday, and work. Sometimes I'm off during the week, sometimes I'm not. So it wasn't really working out. So, and I was just like, oh, let's try to do another hangout. But I forgot what holiday it was. It was sometime in, was it June? Yeah, it was in June. And there was like a July. There was like some holiday around then, federal holiday that was coming up. 4th of July. Oh my goodness. 4th of July was coming up. So I was just like, oh, don't know if want to hang out around that time, blah, blah, blah. We can do something the day before, because I, was off on the 3rd. So I was like, maybe we can do a little something, and I was gonna be off on the 4th also. So, but people like to spend it with family. Right now, I'm using glitter. I'm just using any of my glitter. I'm just putting a little bit. I'm using this color. I gravitate more towards like the earth tone colors. So like a burnt oranges or the different copper earth tone colors. A lot of my palettes are literally the same thing. So I'm just putting a little bit of glitter on the top. Anyway, so we're trying to plan the thoughts and figure out when are we going to meet and hang out. And it was all cool and dandy and all that. Then all of a sudden, he just went whoop, ghost, and I was just like, oh, okay, you Danny Phantom now. That's crazy. All right, another one bites the dust, and I wasn't really like pressed about it. Old younger me would have been like, oh, was it me? Did I do too much? Was I talking too much? But honestly, I was just like, oh, it's okay. On to the next one, yeah. After that, I was just kind of tired of Bumble. I was talking to another guy who said he was some therapist, and at that point, the new what's that movie with the emotions came out this year, Inside Out, and it was like this Inside Out 2 came out, and we were talking about it. Every therapist friends or anybody in mental health were all very excited about this movie, and they were just like, wow, it's really cool. They depicted some of the emotions well. This was really great. Some people cried, and I'm talking about it, and this man who's a whole therapist, which I don't know, maybe it was just being weird, but from the majority who were in the mental health field, they thought it was a good movie. And he was just like, yeah, it was all right. It was just a movie. Like, I didn't think too deep about it. I'm like, almost, are you actually sure you're a therapist or you're anybody in mental health? Because everybody else has something to say and you're just like, it's a kid's movie. It's not that deep. Also, second, I was trying to make a conversation, so it was really weird. So that was another guy that I was talking to at the same time. We're like chatting, and he was also like, I know what I want. I'm ready to get married, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, another one in common. But then he was weird because he started talking about how, what did he say? He said, oh, I just want to get past like the old beginning stage and let's just move on to like, let's be serious. So I don't want it, the whole talking stage, I don't want it to be more than 3 weeks. Like, let's be serious. I'm like, the whole put in the time and the goal, and it's kind of like we must meet certain goals and criteria by a certain time, which I kind of understand, but the way and the manner in which he was talking about it was just too weird. What I felt like was taking away the journey and the process, and us just like just experiencing whatever it is that we were gonna be. And he was just like, and I want to get married in a year from whenever things get serious. I'm hoping to be married next year and already start having a baby. So I'm just like, it just wasn't fitting, and I didn't like it. And then also, one of my pet peeves is when I'm messaging somebody and I ask them a question, and then they don't answer me and they just jump and move on, or I only answer half of the question. He was doing that a lot, but I kept going back and be like, could you answer what I asked you? I'm messaging you and you're not responding to what I'm asking you. That's rude. You expect me to respond to what you're asking me. Anyway, let's do the eyeliner, shall we? So I go upwards by following the bottom of my eye, and I do a line. And I just make it more pointy towards the end. See, looks good. And I still always do my corner eyeliner. So the eyeliner has been done, and then I also put a little dot where my nose ring used to be and kind of made it like a beauty mark now. It's part of who I am. And then I'm actually now going to press a little bit more. I think I did it earlier on my beauty mark. Mascara time. But first, I'm actually going to, no, I'm going to set my face, because with the setting sprays, I've noticed whenever I would do mascara and then do the setting spray, sometimes if it's the mascara is still drying and then I close my eyes like this, whatever, as I'm spraying, it kind of like bleeds onto my concealer area. Sorry, I lost the words. So I'm going to use both setting sprays. I'm going to go first with the Milani. Honestly, any setting spray would work. Then I go with my, what is it? Wow, well, now me forgetting what it's called. I go with my blow dryer to dry it up. Ooh, almost forgot to do my highlighter. Going in with the same brush that I used earlier for my under eye setting. I'm using that for just using it again how I'm using it right now. And then also bite my nose. I love this mascara. I need to show you how the spoolie looks. It's by L'Oreal. It's called the Panorama. And it's really good because I know my hands have makeup all over them. But look at the spoolie of it, the brush of it. It's from small to big, which is good because I have smaller full lashes. So this is really great. And if you have longer lashes or fuller lashes, this is still going to be fantastic. Highly recommend you get this mascara. I'm using the blue mascara as my signature, so I'm going to use that, or you can just go with your bottom lashes and use your black mascara. But if you have like brown eyes, any shade, I feel like the blue mascara really just make it nice and hypnotizing. And also I just like color and I like the blue mascara. And I'm using this Revolution blue mascara. It's literally the best. My older sister got me on it, and 10 out of 10. I just use the NK lip tint as my go-to, and I usually just use different lip liners. And then just go in with lip gloss. This is the final finished look. It's really nice and pretty. I hope you're able to mimic and utilize some of the things that I've shown in this video and incorporate it into your makeup routine. And if you're new to makeup, I feel like this is really nice, beginner friendly, medium friendly. I hope you enjoyed the video and had a nice time listening to me yappa yappa yappa. But if you're new here, subscribe, comment below. I hope you enjoyed, and bye.